I came to Dr. Haas's office because of TMJ problems. I had a lot of popping and clicking in my jaw when I would eat. I had a lot of stiffness in my neck. I had fibromyalgia problems. I had very poor sleep quality. Couldn't sleep very well or very long at night.
My problems came from car accidents and from riding accidents, and it really affected me.
I was having a lot of debilitating back pain and just severe blinding headaches.
I originally came to Dr. Haas because of an old high school back injury that over the course of many years had deteriorated to the point where one day, after exercising probably a little too vigorously, I couldn't walk. My back literally gave out.
The original problems that I had was stenosis in the back and a torn hamstring.
And the way it affected my life the most is because I had very little quality of life, and I needed to get massages very often because of the stiffness in my muscles, and it just didn't let me live very well. I didn't enjoy life very much because I couldn't, because I was in so much pain.
It meant that I had to lie down on my back several times a day to get the muscles to relax, and it affected me that I couldn't get on a horse without the leg going numb. And this just made life much less pleasurable.
I was getting to the point where I was not able to do my job as a nurse because I was having so much pain, and I knew that if I didn't do something, pretty soon I was going to be disabled or crippled within probably a pretty short time.
And I spent about 3 months having to watch every single step and sometimes collapsing on the floor if I stepped just wrong. The pain was excruciating. And I was only 39 years old, and I thought that that was just how life was, that you get to be in your 40s and pain gets so bad there's nothing you can do about it. And I thought that was how I was going to have to live the rest of my life.
It affected my life. It basically inhibited me from doing my work and my pleasurable outlet of riding a horse. And at the office I could barely sit for any length of time. It really became difficult to even perform my duties at the computer and so forth. It was really bad.
I'm feeling a lot better now. It's been almost 30 months, finishing up 3 months. I'm sleeping a lot better. I have less chronic pain, and my TMJ is overall doing a lot better. I just had blood tests done recently where it came out that my CRP, the inflammation in my body, is a lot less, which means that the fibromyalgia is doing less damage to my body. It's a lot better, and I can feel it that it's a lot better. So not only am I feeling it, but the blood tests show that there's an improvement also. So I like that. It's not enough one or the other. I want both. So what I can do now that I couldn't do before the treatment is probably I'm working full time. I'm sleeping better. I'm more flexible. That might seem something that people take for granted, but I can move my neck. I can move my back better. I can move my jaw better. I can eat things that maybe before I would avoid because my jaw would hurt so bad. I'm not constantly rubbing my neck like I was before. So just little things that people take for granted I can do now that I couldn't do before.
I'm feeling quite a bit better. My body isn't like it was at 20, but it's better than it was at 50, which, hey. What I can do now that I couldn't do before is ride. And riding and walking are really important to me. I can not only ride my horse, but I can ride him at speed, and both of us like that really well.
I'm able to be able to move easier and more freely and with less pain. I was taking a lot of pain medication. I was eating Advils like they were M&Ms, and so now I very rarely have had to take pain medicine.
And it's been 3.5 years now, and I've continued to be completely pain-free. Through regular maintenance and exercises that he's given me, I haven't really had any recurrence of the original problem, And I realize now that I don't have to live in pain.
And I would say at this point I'm 95 to 98% better. My stenosis has not bothered me barely at all, and the hamstring is relatively just about normal. I still get little setbacks and it hurts a little bit, but on the whole I'm just so pleased. I'm getting back to riding my horse. I'm walking more. I can sit at my computer and do some work, and I am just very, very pleased.
And I really like the office here because they really care about their patients, it seems, and they're very informative. Like, I'm the type of person that likes to ask a lot of questions, so I like it when they're able to give me answers, and just if they don't have the answer, direct me to the right place where I can get the answers. And another thing I noticed after coming 3 months is that they get that they go at your pace, and they get that you're not just like everybody else. So like Dr. Haas customized his therapy according to my needs. He couldn't go as fast as maybe with someone else he would go as fast, because I had different needs and my neck was just terrible when I came in. So I would definitely refer my family and friends to his office. I would recommend it.
It's a very friendly, warm environment. He's got hugs and smiles for everyone. His staff is the same way. I would recommend Dr. Haas and his expertise to anyone.
I love Dr. Haas and I love his staff. They're all wonderful people. And I certainly would refer people here, and I do all the time.
I'm so grateful that he is fixing this lifelong problem that I have had. And I plan on seeing Dr. Haas probably till either he stops working or I die. So I would definitely recommend Dr. Haas to anyone who's got a back or a neck problem, because you don't have to live in pain.
I feel Dr. Haas and the staff here is just absolutely fabulous. They're just terrific people. They help you out, they give you recommendations, and it's just been a really great experience coming here. And I would recommend a lot of people, if they have back problems, anything that can be helped chiropractically, I certainly would recommend them to at least get a consultation with Dr. Haas.